be here.
Oh, hell yeah!
Only they locked it in.
Okay, and since Whippo has already changed over to Ghost, and it instantly procs your PTA, so it does have a pretty strong trading pattern for lane, but mid is going to be dead. Okay, then he has no smite, and they don't bring him down, so mid roaming actually will mean nothing if your jungle's not there too. For each of them on the top side, so not a tremendous amount gain there, but he gets the push in the wave.
And now we get the team fight instead. KazaLoLLCShighlights with the items that cost 1,000 or so gold each means you're not hitting that first big completion anywhere near the same time. Hans trying to fire off some of these curtain call shots here, put some pressure on Immortals as they go for the Drake, but it's already going to be secured, but KazaLoLLCShighlights leads the way. Team Liquid's already going in, and Santorin is getting the first kill. They're going to grab number 2. Where's number 3? There it is. KazaLoLLCShighlights still with 100 HP left. Everybody from Immortals just getting cleaned up. Deadly Flourish will not hit.
Or if he will go Blade of the Ruin King as well to still have that threat. Meanwhile, it is going to be a possible pick on Destiny.
Oh, Destiny, he sidesteps away from the Spectral Maw, but Whippo's already waiting, and Hans Sama picks up the money. Team Liquid, they get 1 for nothing. Whippo now has the ulti charged up, so he'll be able to get away or go in if he chooses, but that looked easy for TL.
Certainly did. Nice teleport there from Whippo to flank, but again, when you teleport away from your lane versus a hole breaker champion, that is going to give
the hole will be broken.
The hole has been breached, Flowers!
The hole will be breached!
The hole has been breached! It's almost gone there on that turret, and that would be a first turret bonus. So Whippo goes for another trade, ultimate in onto Revenge to try and get some pressure back.
And Whippo is chasing this one
down.
Look at all the damage coming out from the Dragon, but it's not enough, and Revenge slays him in the 1v1. Santorin comes in trying to clean this one up, but Revenge says, all right, you want some too?
Outside of the map, and the race for that first turret bonus we're keeping our eyes on still goes to Immortals because of the antics of Revenge.
Flips over that, but I remember Jat making a point in one of our previous weeks. Hold on, Hansama. I don't even have time to talk about the builds. Hans has to try to get away here. Ace in the hole going to be intercepted by KazaLoLLCShighlights, who drops the ulti on top of Xerxes, jumps right back in here. Crescent Guard doing a really good job keeping that Xin Zhao alive, but now that has faded, and Xerxes is gone. Bjergsen picking up the kill there, as TL's not done quite yet. Continuing to chase, finding a little bit more damage onto Destiny. Revenge falling back here with the rest of his team. Whippo's joined up with everybody else now too. TL, they're gonna take the 1 kill and try to push this into a turret take as well on top. Not quite enough here just yet. Whippo using the unstoppable there on the dash to get away. Destiny down to 200 HP. Team Liquid moving back into the bot side river. They're gonna see if maybe they can set up for this Drake, but Power of Evil is nearby. If Team Liquid overcommits for this, he will be able to punish. TL backs right back away.
All right, remember, the dragons are important. Team Liquid only got 1 to help out with the passive armor and magic resistance for Whippo. It looks like they're going to have to give up this one as well, so Immortals doing a pretty good job controlling this objective that has a bit more weight in this game than in normal games. Anytime you do have Shyvana in there
So that's kind of, I like this choice from Revenge. I agree with it. I think it's solid decision making here based around the item choices, but Whippo will get that top mark here onto the Team Liquid AD carry. There's 1 auto attack, there's 2, and the turret's gone.
All right,
for this Herald to get anywhere useful, Team Liquid are currently playing the escort mission in the game, and we all know how fun escort quests are, where you have to try to get it there in time. They will complete their escort quest, however, and take down the remaining tier 1 turret. Teleports coming in now from both sides. Revenge ready to make his move, but Whippo's here on the defense. There goes your Scryer's Trinket, just trying to keep an eye on him. Bjergsen going to be jumped on. Xerxes going in. Nice stopwatch coming out from TL's mid lane. Xerxes dies first. The Immortals trying to fall back. Team Liquid still ready to go. Power of Evil down to 100 HP, trying to get himself out, but Whippo's got the snipe.
He doesn't die either.
Whippo stays alive. Great auto attacks get body blocked, and it's 3.
In his team fight though, because Whippo does have his ult ready, and they've got pretty good positioning on that dragon.
Okay, Immortals with a 2-1 Drake lead coming into this one. Team Liquid can tie it up, or Immortals can hit soul point if they're able to go in, but there goes Whippo. He'll start the fight off, but he'll die immediately. Team Liquid's already lost 2, and boy, that went bad. Immortals ready to punish even harder, but Power of Evil does not hit the charm. Now Hans is gonna get the snipe, the killing spree back onto Arrow. Immortals in the pit now. Xerxes is not here. This could still be taken by either side. Double kill back over to Hans. Sama with Gale Force execution. It's going to be taken. The objective secured by Immortals. But the fight, despite the way it started off, ends up going the way of Team Liquid. And that means Team Liquid feel comfortable heading back to Baron.
Yeah, I want to keep on pointing out this split push for Revenge. Again, the Immortals play, they spread the map. He does have teleport, but that Baron is burning so quickly, it's going to be gone.
The Baron is down to 2,000 HP. Xerxes has no way to go into the fight. He's already ultless, and now Power of Evil has to try to get away from TL and their pursuit. Arrow is stuck behind enemy lines. TL trying to decide where they want to go here. Sama still looking for the damage onto the Xin Zhao, but KazaLoLLCShighlights is going to be killed off by Arrow. Team Liquid have split up and lost 2 of their own men. This seems like a bit of a scattered call. Destiny jumps back in.
Can he stop?
Kill with Arrow. Power of Evil just stopped a couple of them, not quite all. Arrow still providing a little bit of damage back over the wall. Power of Evil likely to die here to Bjergsen, but not quite yet. But back in the base, Revenge is getting work done. Santorin, he buys himself a little bit of time with Stace. Revenge tries to burst him, but Santorin gets away with a flash. Both Nexus turrets down. Revenge in a 1v2. He's chatting. You do not just step in front of him like this. Immortals, not only are they going to have an open Nexus for themselves to target, they got an Ocean Soul now, Kobe. They're still down 2,500 gold. Ocean Soul makes up for a lot of that. We're going to ignore Arrow's unfortunate stopwatch there.
Nobody saw that.
I never. On the top side, Whippo's hanging out in the brush. Arrow's right there, just shoving this turret down. Team Liquid trying to rotate up in case there's a fight. Whippo's going to engage on Arrow as the 4v4 breaks out of the jungle. Arrow tries to get away. Whippo continues his chase. Destiny looking to peel for his AD carry, but Whippo's able to grab the kill. Now Destiny survives with a stasis of his own. Santorin and Bjergsen with a little bit more damage, and Hans will be the one with the kill. Immortal.
He's almost level 16 as well.
Yeah.
He is a huge reset threat. With the amount of DPS that the Victor can do.
Well, we're already in there, my friend. Xerxes survives the engage coming out from Whippo, and now Power of Evil and the rest of Immortals are trying to turn it back around. It'll be a 1-for-1 here at the start as Whippo is traded away for Destiny. Santorin looking to find the pressure onto the back half of Immortals, but he won't be able to do it without losing Guardian Angel. Bjergsen with the shutdown onto Revenge, and now Santorin's gonna die to the Caitlyn thereafter. Arrow taking the credit.
Him off. Sama gets flashed on.
Nicely done there, Sama. He got out of the way of the root, but the follow from Xerxes was beautiful. Hans avoided the
inhibitor. Bjergsen, though, level 18 Victor really pumps. Can he do enough?
Okay, the charm flies out, does not hit Bjergsen. Xerxes still here in the front line. Inhibitor taking damage. That one's going to be felled. Immortals continuing to move forward here now. Power of Evil finds the Everfrost route, but it's only on the Whippo.
Open
Charm
Nexus.
comes out, and now he's ready to dash around and see if he can find the rest of the damage. However, Team Liquid's able to counter-attack and immediately kill Revenge. Power of Evil trying to get away, but now you've got a little bit more coming out from Arrow over here to the side. Arrow's hitting Nexus. Everybody else, what are we doing here? We're trying to go for the Nexus. We're trying to go for the team fight. What's the call from Immortals? The call is getting aced. Team Liquid shuts them down.
Oh no, Immortals, it's a disaster! They were at the finish line and they fall flat on their faces!
Oh, it looked so good there for a minute, but it ends up so bad. Whippo teleporting into the enemy base. Now he's knocking down the first of the inhibitor turrets. He will knock down the inhibitor right after. The rest of the team is marching down mid. They're ready to end the game. They've got the minion wave coming in top. There is nobody on Immortals alive for the next 15 seconds. What a fight from Immortals in this game, but it looks like TL ought to be able to end it here. Revenge up in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nexus has taken too much damage. You can't stop him in time. It was a damn close game, but Team Liquid take the dub.
Still such a Viego, which, by the way, Tom Kench is actually quite strong with melee carries too, and champions like Viego that greatly benefit from just a small So it was very close call there for CLG, but they avoid disaster, and Hunter Thieves will just get the dragon instead of also getting first blood. Not too shabby at all for the members of CLG. Luger and Poom CSing decently down here at their turret as well. Even with Closer there, they give some harassment as well. Nicely traded. Here comes the Ahri though. remember, this is no ult Ari, but that's going to be enough to force him out.
Here we go. Closer goes in for the kick. Flash play comes out from Huhi. It'll be a 1-for-1 at the start, but I would assume they could get the second one here. Poom still alive, still has the thick skin ready. They're waiting. There's Poom. Nice use of the shield. Will force Closer back and get the heal out of FBI too.
Yeah, really, really nice usage because he wants to get his heal while he still has low health before activating the gray health, but can Contracts answer? Looks like
a yes. There's your heartbreaker. Contract's gonna look for number 2. Forces the flash out of Closer.
So Closer goes in, gets the double kick. Palafox though.
Palafox, who he makes the rotation.
Closer right now hovering around that area as well.
Yup, Closer has made his way in here, but we got both junglers hanging around, and Contract is not
a priority for setup for Dragon, but Abed does hit those flowers.
He does indeed, and now that second Drake goes
Definitely
over.
going the way of 100 Thieves. It seems more smooth and more calm because of it.
Ooh, nice kick with the flash over the wall there from Closer and Jenkins.
Someday stealing the show with his split push on the Tryndamere. He's level 11 now. Deep behind the tower.
Oh, wow, they are going in for Contracts. 100 Thieves wants this fight, but now they got to be careful because CLG's bringing in the backup. Jenkins. And hey, talking about objectives, there's your sole point for 100 Thieves 18 minutes into the game. So now, CLG knows they've got...
Yeah, the problems just keep piling on for CLG. Mr. Flowers, because they have so much control with all 3 now outer turrets being taken down. They'll be the ones to be able to set up the vision around this Dragon.
Tries to clear out some minions as effectively as he can, but Sonic Wave's not going to do that much. Minions still tanking enough of the turret, and it gives CLG enough time to take the objective down without even needing the PvP.
The sole stopper for CLG. This is 2 back-to-back big plays for the possible comeback here.
Pings in the blue color from CLG onto the Baron pit. They're saying, hey, if they're on this, we have to stop them. But 100 Thieves recognize they didn't have the time to gold from the objective bounty. The gold lead's still around where it was.
It's because, oh, never mind, we got a hook on the fish.
Okay, Poom is gone. There is no way out of that one.
Oh,
You can't use Devour to save yourself. Luger has to use both summoner spells to get away from Abadaga, who jumps in nowhere nearby. They just do not have enough to fight back against it, it would appear. Baron's still at about half HP.
Teleport use, they're gonna go for it.
Okay, CLG's saying, all right, let's make the call, let's go in, let's fight for this. Contract's coming up now quickly, but the Baron's already been secured. Huhi buying some time with a stasis, he will surely die. FBI and Closer get back out over the wall. Abadaga trying to get away now too. Throws out the charm, has more ulti charges to continue his own.
So you always have a lantern. The side lane's playing cautiously enough that the Baron is going to be enough to get onto these turrets. Someday's going for it though.
Someday has ghosted and he is after Jenkins. The Gnar bar can't charge in time and Someday gets his kill.
Closer just watching there, throwing up the emote from the sideline.
Good job, buddy.
Closer's #1 Someday fan. He's like, woo, get him. Stop that Yordle.
Well, the Yordle has been stomped into the ground. Jenkins dead for the next 30 seconds. Someday just continuing to keep things pushed up down here in bottom lane. Yeah, Closer and Contracts are trading back and forth a little bit in the jungle. It doesn't matter a whole lot because mid lane, tier 3 turret, under siege. FBI nearly killing that one off, and boom, there's your lantern from Huhi to pull him to safety immediately. Palafox nearly killed up there in top lane as Abadaga chases him away from the turret. Had to use the Victor ulti too. Mid lane tier 3 still with just barely half a hit on it. FBI can step up, backdoor protection or not. That thing is dead. 100
It's gonna be really rough for them to move in towards the Dragon. They're just gonna have to go head first.
It's already gone. 100 Thieves have done it. They've got themselves the soul, and now Contracts once again tries to get away. He'll escape for now. Someday's tanking up everybody. Surely the Tryndamere is going to die here, or surely not. Someday gets away, but Luger won't. Poom jumps over the wall, trying to get away there with that Abyssal Voyage, but now the shield keeps him alive only a moment longer. Poom will burn down to Huhi 2-0. 100 Thieves taking the Drake, taking the soul, taking the fight, and if they have their way, they're taking the game.
Yeah, the Cloud Soul Tryndamere ultimate on display right as soon as they get it, Flowers. Someday gets out, and 100 Thieves get in the CLG base.
First inhibitor's down, second inhibitor, it's right there. Why not take it out too? 100 Thieves going for the throat on this one. Still 10 seconds on both bottom laners of CLG. Now you've got Closer looking to make a move yet again here. Who's it gonna be? Nope, just jumps right on back. Still no Dragon's Rage, but it still doesn't matter. Jenkins in the middle of 4. Jenkins doesn't stand a chance. Palafox gonna get farmed up next. FBI still alive. Double kill to the AD carry. and a dub to the 100 Thieves.
100 Thieves right back on. Lore Flowers, I'm so happy today. You're right. Oh my goodness. KazaLoLLCShighlights has always been over the last to stun them on top of it and guarantee the slow, so they can't get away. So even if they answer flashes, they're screwed. Fudge goes in.
There it is. Now Blabber's got the flash. Now they got the follow-up, but it'll be a 1-for-1 as Inspired is here to take JoJo. It's going to be a bit of a suffering laning phase here for the Rise.
And JoJo's building with confidence too. I always like really early Darksteel purchases, especially if you are on a lane that does want to play off of kills. Let's talk about Inspired here, though, has come into a counter gank scenario.
Okay, Impact at about 300 HP. He doesn't have much of a way out, but he levels up to 6. And that gives EG the ability to outplay instead. Summit's still alive, but he's got 100 HP.
To just burn down the dragon, even as Fudge is walking back to mid.
There we go. Blabber picks it up for the team. Early Hex Tech Drake for them. A little bit of attack
more
speed.
efficient than Armguard. Armguard actually sucks in comparison.
Do you remember back when Armguard had 160% gold efficiency? Oh, never mind. We can't even talk about that because Blabber brings it. But honestly, all 4 bottom lane guys lose a lot of HP
Good timing.
here. Inspired has made his way up into the top lane. He'll look for the damage on Summit. Gwen might be immune, but only the things that aren't nearby, and that bug closed the gap. The kill. Not enough damage. Still forces the flash, though, out of the Cloud9 support.
Yeah, he was looking for the double Scatter the Weak play. This is really effective early on. Let's see about this 1v1, though.
Summit trying to get away here from Impact, fighting back with a little bit of snip. Blabber has arrived. Here comes the lightning. Here comes the thunder. Here comes Volley Bear.
Now, it's very, very difficult because you're going to give up your bounties a lot of the time. Summit's going to die here to Inspired.
Yeah, a little bit of greed. Punished nicely from the EG jump. He has trouble team fighting traditionally. We've got a dive coming out from C9. 4-man play comes through. Blabber's ulti turns the turret off and makes that way too easy for C9. But again, it's both kills over to the Bear. Summit, 1v1. Who's gonna win it? Are we even gonna get a winner? Or do they just both walk away, shake hands, say, all right, good fight, see you later?
Look for that.
No way,
Look
right?
for that E cooldown. Impact hits the Q.
Okay, Summit at 100 HP.
Got enough energy for another passive
Summit knows he
auto.
doesn't win these now, tries to get away. Okay, second 5-point strike doesn't hit, so Summit can walk it off.
To pick Akali into the Gwen matchup.
Oh, nice dredge line there from Vulcan. Fudge eats some damage. He will stasis that Scout of the Week to guarantee that he doesn't die, and now Vulcan's the one who's got to be concerned. A little bit more comes through, and Blabber. Blabber
It never dies, it's fine. You don't give up that bounty. Topside is paying the price again, though. Inspired is back.
2 top laners just never stop the battle, and Inspired reads that as an opportunity for KazaLoLLCShighlights to get his money. Summit still has the final charge of the ulti ready to fire. He'll shoot that one back into Inspired, but it won't matter. There's another kill. It's a jungler's world in this 3rd game of the day, Kobe.
I love it. The KazaLoLLCShighlights, and I wanted to see the KazaLoLLCShighlights get early kills. The game changes because you can also poke and play from range. And you don't have to fully commit to some of these more scary melee champions.
Change the icon.
Okay, so we have a spectator bug. It doesn't change it.
So it's R evolve and now W evolve here at level 11. But enough about KazaLoLLCShighlights. We got another 1v1 here in top lane, and it's Impact again. Just dominating. Soul is very, very scary against an Akali and a KazaLoLLCShighlights who really want to be able to burst you down. C9 looking for the Drake. Inspired coming around from the side. He opens up and he tries to get right back out. Berserker's going to be controlled, but Inspired's going to be killed. It's a 1-for-2 so far. EG have lost JoJo now too. Blabber's trying to stand and fight. The volley is so damn strong. Impact tries to deal with him, but the ninja can't beat the bear. He's already there. EG lose 4 and C9 take the fight.
What a sweep for Cloud9. Blabber with the stopwatch survives, denies the bounty, and Cloud9 collect. Even with the control ward inside the Dragon Pit here, they pull it out. They force Evil Genius's hands, and Inspired comes around for the flank because of the last engage there, and he's got to play safe. He's in the middle, trying to get his poke down, does hit Vulcan.
Oh, Summit's already at half HP, but Blabber is already godlike. Summit buying some time here with the stasis as Impact looks for his opportunity to come in on the flank. JoJo's trying to get away, and they've already managed to kill off Summit now. Cloud9 trying to retreat. Impact's got the angle, but Berserker's got the kill. Inspired is down, and Danny's ready to follow. Cloud9 turns it right back around. JoJo's trying to run, but Fudge says no, thank you.
C9! Ace
Member of EG in the dirt, and only Summit paying the price. Cloud9 get their Mountain Soul, and they will over to make sure they blow up this Nautilus before he's able to get anything off. Then Danny, with all the shurikens, does burn down Summit. Baron, back to live, is dead, but can they all get out?
Okay, Blabber's the focus here at the start, but they're not going to get a whole lot on him. Summit's over the wall. Summit teleported in just to be able to be ready for this, but now there's no fight to have, so he'll back away. Impact. Is he going to make the engage? It looks like he's looking for it. There comes your slow. There comes your follow-up. The turret's still there. He saves the ulti to make sure he can disable the turret with it. Turns around for one more quick punch to take it out. Rotating over more men now to join up with Summit and try to make the dive here. Vulcan and Danny want to get away, but Summit's bringing lots of pressure here with the DPS. Vulcan will be the sacrificial lamb. Impact tried to flank, but he can't close the gap in time. Tier 2 turret mid, Tier 2 turret top. Both of them, nothing but a pile of crap on the ground. As C9 moves forward. Tier 3 turret, that one's up next. Why stop? 1, 2, 3, count them up, knock them down. C9, man, they are going hard for this push.
Yes, they are, and there's no reason to stop. Still a minute left on this Baron above Flowers. Vulcan's got 7 seconds left on the timer, but they might end it before.
Oh, Fudge is godlike, and Danny is gone. He will be no longer a part of this defense.
And it looks like nobody else from EG is going to have much to say either. JoJo inspired and Vulcan, they try to find anything they can, but the only thing they're going to find is defeat spelled across the screen, while Cloud9 collects the victory.
I want this. This fits a team comp to dive
so
things in. Victor Jinx has great follow-up. You buy a Warden's Mail, you stack up armor, you will survive this lane for sure. Side should have expectations that this is where he's headed, but FakeGod must push the wave in. Here comes the push. Do they have enough? Now FakeGod puts on a slow, but he's still going to get pulled right back in. He flashes for nothing. He gets Kuma to flash to chase. Not sure. Came in, and I assume they were chatting with each other, so give him benefit of the doubt. Say, yeah, it's just damage. Peace out, whatever. It's not like he burned Ghost for it. Gold negative off of that play. Still, the can't steal's pretty nice. 200 gold difference, not too bad. And now look at this. Tukoi gonna get his ulti down in time. Puts the ulti down. Will they have enough good damage? Can they get the last? What? Yes, they can. The lance gonna hit him. And he just never flashed. Didn't know if he...
with minions in front of it, then it's hard for Kumo to hit it. And Dragon number 2. Dignitas right on track.
Well done to Dignitas right between these squads. Biofrost Wing over to join the team as mid's gonna crash in. And once again, looking for some plays on a Tukoi. Pretty good damage down to 400. Once again, they can go for a flash, dunk into the ulti. And now, can they get the burst yet again? Flashes down, but not enough damage. Feared right into the tower, but Biofrost there for the save. What about the back half? Shield is on, will be stunned by Nautilus. 2 for nothing, seems likely. Get the root. Nice knock-up. River turns one around, but they do trade it back. Well done to Jose Diodo. Poor Biofrost getting low, needs a tongue lash, gets another shield. Staying alive as long as he can, but finally does get burned down. 2 to 1.
Okay, this would be a big herald for FlyQuest to take because they could drop him in and get first turret of the game. So we have a fight.
There we go, battle begins. After gonna walk back for this one. Dunked right back in. River running out of health, though. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 so far. Zillion has burned the ulti. Biofrost a little bit has a shield available. Bomb's not gonna hit, and it's gonna be a knock-up. He lands it. Biofrost gets a chase down. Tukui's gonna fall, and no one is able
win for FlyQuest right there. They got so much AoE off in that corridor, even though the Zillion is a solo AP for FlyQuest. They got huge value out of the bombs right there, and were able to take down enough.
Is then tripled with his passive shield on. Again, scale with armor he is allowed to buy. So this will keep scaling up. It will get harder and harder. And even though Johnson's going Lord Dominix, which you're gonna make sense, it's still gonna be a really hard road forward.
Yeah, it's like almost too much armor to feel like you can ever shred.
Right.
When you're talking about a Malphite who gets items, but the Hullbreaker breaks the turret.
Give a small window to make something bigger happen. And that's like a macro judgment call.
I will say that even though River puts so much attention into bottom lane early area, and it's going to be very difficult for Dignitas to kind of enter into that triangle in the river, and FlyQuest may be able to get...
But if he's playing, no, we have to keep the Malphite away from the 5-on-5, play purely for the 1-on-1. That's the build that gets... He's up an item.
Dignitas got to make something happen.
Well, looking right now at the sidestep from Biofrost on the front line to go. Big damage in Aftermoo. He will not be ulted. He will die instead. Of course, Zillion just not able to put that ulti onto him, so not going to matter here. 1-for-0. Mid push going to continue. No double bomb, and River Doesn't find the engage just yet, but that turret, they should be able to free hit this one. Stay on there, put the damage in, and yes, they do. 450 for the kill, 500 for the tower. Dignitas right back into
behind them. It's about who can mark Kumo. I think if Fake God just marks Kumo off the side, they should be generally okay.
Looks like it's going to be a smite fight, though.
Yeah, they're flipping it.
And it's going to be grabbed nicely down to Jose Dioto. And they go in for the dive. A dunk down to 2 is going to be enough damage, though. Fearing right back in, trying to burn him down. Malphite ulti hits 2. And here comes Kumo. 1 for 1 so far, but he cannot hit much of the front line. Slowed down, they kite him. He goes for bio, finds one, pops the ult, and then just lock him down. But a stopwatch buys a lot of time. Kumo has to jump over to stay alive. Oh, the Gale Force doesn't kill. It's not enough damage, but Malphite is literally unkillable. And walks playing in the Baron hasn't been as much of a meme in the last couple of years. But they gotta be careful.
Tough.
Zillion poke isn't huge. Kumo gonna wait to play the blast plant angle. River still marking as Fake God is one taking the Baron, but they find River. River could die fast. They ult only a Nautilus, but they find a knock-up on a Tukoi. Then on the back lane, it trades one back. 1 for 1 so far. Do they have enough damage? It's still Johnson cutting around. He actually kills Fake God, and he's going for blue. Lichbane land. Oh, flash Q auto. He nearly had the damage, and it's time for them to run. Neo is smited. Neo will fall. He can't dodge anything. A double kill for Kumo. The Bud Light ace for FlyQuest.
That could be it. They have a big wave in mid lane. They won the clutch fights time and time again. Looks like FlyQuest is going to 7-4.
And there we go into 3rd place alone. 7-4, the 3rd best record on the LCS. They will knock down the turrets. They will have Jose heal off the turrets. Thank you, Tukui. And it's going to be Nexus falling FlyQuest. 7-4.
Huge bounce back week for FlyQuest Freak. Being able to farm the whole map, and that's kind of what they're going for. And Takeover going with a more aggressive pick. He's going to have to make something happen against Corki.
That's going to be fun. I'm looking up the matchup. I'm curious which way it goes. Because
Silas was just pushed up. They burn Flash. Bottom lane, also pushed up. They're trying to play with 3 lanes of early prio and letting Speaker go wherever he wants. So they want to fight all the time.
Just wide enough. Ignite is on. I think he can maybe solo tactical. Zap's not going to land. The Guardian. He walks in to grab a Guardian shield. Gets the heal at the very end. He's still holding Flash and baits one to the tower. And that means enough. Tactical decision. Summoner. He plays it on the edge.
Ability hits attack speed. Going to be very useful for especially the Graves in the top lane. And they're just camped up front in this lane, daring Golden Guardians to fight them.
Trying to buy some minions, though. You can see if Tactical kind of...
Early game as well. Early gank mid lane to try and unlock Silas, which is huge. And now they're going to be looking for Prize Talker.
They're going to get a lot of damage here. Slowed down, finally flashes away, and they're going to get a flash chase. Takeover is in! Ooh. Kicked back out with a knockup as well!
Got him!
But he lands the storm!
Actually, competing for first turret here, it's going to be probably still going over to TSM, but getting the trade either way is pretty big. Tactical's got to hit that quick.
Oh, Shen Yi dropped. Damage first. Turret went. Then he'll have to buy boots later, but even still, I think he's a defensible build. Delaying on boots, just getting the damage. But second dragon goes cleanly over to TSM. They still have control of the bottom side. So Shen looks for plate number 2. I think he might have just gotten it. He's pretty solid here, but they're going to catch Shen Yi going for wards without any help right now. So rooted in place, not able to flash, a kick flash just to be safe, and lost.
I think most of their performances would make me think they should be better than 5-5, but here's a pick in the river. They got Spica.
First start to get the ulti across. No one is knocked back by, but they got to get back into the circle, though. Ole going to run out of help, run a stopwatch, and there's the ulti for Shen Yi. Puts him right back forward. Ole likely to die, and a Nautilus ult stolen means the fight gets to continue. 1-0 so far. When's the second coming up? Licorice right now gets to run away. Good job by Spica and Shen Yi. They take basically no damage. They get one back.
As soon as TSM move for that dragon, but on the flip side, Golden Guardians really wants to be able to stop this next dragon. Corki's recalling. Think he has package. Yeah, there's the sound effect, and they get a lot of damage on a Tactical.
Okay, Tactical takes the Lee Sin Q, flashed the way, gets his way as far as it can, but the rocket lands, and Pride Stalker will live! Oh no! The flash was not burned to dodge the Q, he pulls him in, and that is map control. Golden Guardians summon the Herald from mid, they're gonna walk down to the bottom river.
Disaster there for TSM. Yes, the Herald drops and won't hit the turret, but Golden Guardians will stop TSM from reaching Soul Point.
When he can try. A good attempt. Ult from
there for a Blaze Olive's Corki. Speaker's got to watch out.
That's a lot of damage. Gets the ulti across. How much time can he buy, though, because they're running right back in. Lee Sin kicks, follows the Q, and a knockout of Tactical with no way to save. Flashes in for the Gorge Drinker, but they're still going to get back to safety. They're going to get Tactical. How about the rest, though? Shen Yi slowed. Blast Plant's not in the right spot. Sidesteps the rocket, but the team fight continues. They can't get the kill just yet, but is it enough as Huni's in for 2? Doing pretty well. Flashing to safety. Sidesteps as the Sonic Wave misses, but they're still going to get the 3rd kill. One of these and lost has been there to knock it down. Now 3-0-2, well on his way to his second item.
This roaming down, they could probably be able to get it on this wave. Everyone on TSM is first move to mid here. This is actually a good timer for them.
What else is going to happen? Pretty good damage. It's going to be bad for Ole, trying to stay up, gets the aftershock on. The front line for Spica. 3, 2, 1, spitted back out, but now, is there another team? Right? Like, that's just kind of how the game works. Every 3 seconds, a new wave shows up.
It's very easy to state. It is much harder to do in-game when you're trying to track all these other things and possibly have a
Tom Kent showing up. Here we go, fighting for the 4th Dragon of the game. Would be 2-2, or it could be so blow for TSM. Ole takes some poke, but he's going to be all right. Here's the dive in from Spica. Again, has the ulti, forcing Ole away, and the team is split up. This is going to be really dangerous. The Blaze Olive has a Valkyrie backwards, and nearly dies, sidesteps the snipe. That could have been a kill. If it was W empowered, that might have been a death on the Corki.
Takeover has a really good ultimate right now with Gnar. He might want to try a flake around the sides. Golden Guardians, we'll see it though.
Licorice Mega has flash. He can get a huge team fight start. Tom Kench ult is up to save. Takeover now on a ward. Can he play around it? 2k health on the Drake. Kick back, smite stolen. Well done, 2-2. Mega Gnar on to 3. Here comes the package. A big play, turns in 1. But how about the rest? Valk back for safety, traded back on a Gnar. But Silas dives in and get a second one up, and it's TSM winning the team fight.
What a fight so far. They're still chasing.
They're pushing in. Now Ole gonna be stunned up. The dive right back in for Lee Sin's going to fall. And TSM get their revenge. 4 kills. A push in for Huni. This should be enough. The Chompers won't be enough. Will be slowed. Will be killed. And ace. TSM.
It hits 2 of them.
Rocket would have killed them all. Like, that would have been a triple straight up almost. I think,
not gonna be able to collapse in time for a fight. So speak up.
Jumped on, CC'd, can't ulti, they kick him away. That was beautiful, that was necessary. Pressar gets him away from the Tom Kench, and that means 2 kills. He can jump back, but it should still be 1 picked up. The shields give him some time, but this still gotta go over as it does. Lost on kill number 4. That was so And yet, out executed, right? Price Sucker kicked him away from the Tom Kench in time. That angle's wrong, it looks a lot worse, and now Licorice in 1v2 needs to get Mega, jumps over very, very low, has the ulti. No, he was knocked up before he could cast.
To move into the jungle there and pick up this Cloud Drake uncontested.
Well done. There you go. TSM getting the right things done. They had pushed pretty aggressively to own this maximum. Steals away. A drop. Hook is in, though. This is a very targetable Graves. Like, doesn't have good escape tools. Ult's already down. Has a flash as he need it, though. Block of shield comes in, gets slowed up, and that's going to be the kill picked up. Give it to the right target, goes to Corki, not too bad. But, other side of the map, Takeover has an 800 gold tower to attack. And who's going to defend it?
Nobody.
Cash positive TSM. If nothing else, this is a really good luck. I think Golden Guardians should be favored to win the Baron here. Tags come down to slow them down. It is hard to get over this one. Spica puts the ulti on. He wants to find his way in. W, I believe, missed the Baron. Pricer keeps waiting around. Tom Kench picks him up, spits him out. Health bar is low. TP in now for the Graves. And they've got to call the blood. They've got to get out. Licorice is low. They can chase him, maybe. Big damage. Shen Yi flashes in. Doesn't find it. But how about the rest? Here's the Nautilus towards the backside. Takeover has it. Jumping in. It's a Zhonya's Hourglass. It's going to buy some time. A second one burned now as well. Takeover still wants to fight a Pride Stalker. Doesn't land the stun. 1 for 1 so far. Graves down for the Nautilus. Speaking of ulti, though, as well. And careful, because Gnar is low. Lee Sin is low, but Tactical misses the arrow. It's a 1-1.
This is not over. Takeover wants something. He's a level 16 Silas, but not enough health.
I think he's out of range.
I guess it's over.
But you run slower while channeling it, so doesn't quite estimate out. Once again, Golden Guardian's going to be on a small power trough.
And the Corki and Jinx are starting to get very strong. So TSM might need some good poke before a fight to win it.
Dive on in, double stun. They can just kill Shen Yi. They're going to try to do so. Price Sucker gets to kick out the Varus, but a root comes in, and they get 2 so far. TSM are on this fight right now. Ole drops as well. TSM may finally stop the losing streak. 4 are dead. A Blaze Olive can do nothing, and TSM are back today.
The Huni Graves flank was massive in that fight. They're going to pick up their 2nd Baron of the game, and looking at the death timers, they can probably pick up the Cloud Soul as well.
You see a couple of resets to go there right away, but in the meantime, they'll take the maximum. I mean, they can kind of split it up appropriately, right? I feel like they can knock down this turret, they can push the waves in out through mid, and then everyone can kind of collapse together in case they respawn and try. In case the Blade Olive TPs, you're there with him, but doesn't have flash, so he can never kick Tactical. And though he kicks him out, just kind of gets killed, and the rest of his team, yeah, I mean, they burned the initial cooldowns on the Tom Kench, but down the waves now, this is going to be a turret under fire. Just a little bit. Huni, of course, is so much short range. All this can be a risk, but Takeover feels very safe down here. And that's 1 down. Takes Corki Rockets. Extra poke for the team. Varus, Silas. I like it. It's pretty cute. It allows them to push people down. Only going to take a couple of shots, puts the shield on a bit late. Second one's going to miss. Third one's going to land. And keep going for a little bit more. Bottom turret now dead as well. Huni got some alone time. Licorice terribly low. Has to walk away, get his health bar back up, and then hope for a Mega Gnar play. Devil inhibitor down. TSM ready to keep going. 3,700 on the Red Bull Baron power play, and they're looking to maybe make that the Nexus over the top. Cloud Soul already claimed as well. They run fast.
Tactical's a little low. He just landed some big poke on the Lost, but if someone on Golden Guardians can reach him with a missile, that might be their chance, because if not, they're just going to sit here and get more damage. They got another chuck on him, though.
Tried another one. I like that. The Valkyrie decides how to find the target, but now Tactical doesn't have good sustain. Can they get the rest of it? Gets the someone to heal across. The Sun's going to land, but first chomped up by Shen Yi, and now the ulti in front for Spica. No one's going to die except for Licorice. Chop down. Kill 2. Kill 3. TSM are back, fighting for their lives, and they will knock this one down. Ablaze Olive finds the poke, cannot yet get the kill, but it's going to be the Nexus. That one cannot run away. That one cannot kite. And TSM from 1-9 will find their second win. They hope this roster works. The poke won't land, but the Nexus will still drop. There we go. The KDA is added 2, and TSM double their wins.
2-9 is not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than 1-10.
Yeah.